What would you say to the apathetic Brit, one that doesn't necessarily hate Jews, but just doesn't care, doesn't think it's their problem?
Open up your brain, see where it's headed. These extreme Islamists are coming for Jews. They're going to come next for you, for Christian. They've said it time in and time again. We're coming for London next. We're coming for New York next. We're coming for every single person. We want to convert the world to Islam, these extremists. That's what they want to do. And we've seen this time in and time again in England. Globalize the Intifada, which means kill Jews everywhere, wherever you find them. If that's democracy, that's so-called the way you want to live, I don't think so.
You had a story you were telling me a few minutes ago that I think the world needs to hear. What happened to you in Manchester recently?
So myself, I'm from Manchester, England. I recently moved to Israel. I went back this September for vacation to Manchester, my hometown. And as most British people do on a Saturday night, we have a pint in the pub. So I sit down pretty close to my home in Manchester, and I'm about to start drinking my pint, and this woman comes over to me, this middle-aged woman, is like, do you believe in free Palestine? Do you believe in genocide? And I don't think the right place to speak about politics is in a pub.
And just to be clear, that's because you were obviously donning a kippah.
Yeah, I dress like a Jew, no Zionistic slogan, symbols, just as a Jew, just a kippah. So she obviously identified me as a Jew. So she comes over to me, do you believe in free Palestine? Do you believe in genocide? I'm like, let's keep politics out of here. This is not the right place in a pub. Let's keep it respectful, peaceful. So she puts on a more aggressive tone and like, do you believe in genocide? And takes my own pint and throws it into my face, my own beer in my face. So obviously, straight away I was like, let's call the police, let's do something about it. She runs off. The pub owners don't really do anything. They sort of don't really want to give me the CCTV footage. It's like, yeah, we won't tolerate it. Yeah, what are they going to do? Just say don't tolerate it and nothing's going to happen. So I reported it, I spoke to the police, I spoke to several different organizations involved in anti-Semitism within England, and I'm like, if you don't deal with something like this, there will be something way bigger, way stronger, and it's going to be way too late to deal with. I don't really care about a little bit of beer on my face, but it's more of a statement that the way it's headed. The police didn't seem too interested. They're like, yeah, we're going to deal with it, the crime reference number. 4 days later, exactly 4 days later, I was back in Israel, was Yom Kippur. 1 mile down the road, the same council, 1 mile down the road, a couple-minute walk, was the Yom Kippur attack, where 2 innocent Jews got murdered by Islamists, extreme Islamists that wanted to kill Jews for being Jewish. No political, nothing to do with Israel, just because they were Jewish. That's their ideology, that's their target, and that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to eradicate the Jewish people. 1 mile down the road, and what are the police going to do? What's Sabana Mahmoud Kirstan? But they condemn it, a couple words on Twitter. What's that going to change? What's it going to change? If you don't treat it from the core, what's going to happen? It's not even defensive. Defensive isn't enough, even if we were defending. If you defend, you've got a chance of surviving. If you're in offensive, you've got a chance of winning. And this wasn't even defense. A couple words on Twitter, what's that going to do?
So, do you have any faith in the future of Britain?
I hope there's going to be a future and we're going to be able to tackle it, but I don't see it. I really don't, especially with the way it's headed. These people like to be politically correct, or what's politically correct to them, but not to us. So I don't see a future, although I'd really hope there is. But at the moment, I think, for me at least personally, it's just being in Israel.
What would you say to the apathetic Brit, one that doesn't necessarily hate Jews, but just doesn't care, doesn't think it's their problem?
Open up your brain, see where it's headed. These extreme Islamists are coming for Jews. They're going to come next for you, for Christian. They've said it time in and time again. Hamas, all these radicalists, they say, we're coming for London next, we're coming for New York next, we're coming for every single person. We want to convert the world to Islam, these extremists, that's what they want to do. So, just because it's Jews now, that's the media, but think of it, what's going to be in the future. And we've seen this time and time again in England, globalize the Intifada, which means kill Jews everywhere, wherever you find them. If that's democracy, that's so-called the way you want to live, I don't think so.
Ezra Levant here, along with Avi Yamini. I'm in Jerusalem for an international conference of leaders against anti-Semitism. To follow all of our journalism, go to rebelnews.com.